Hi Pisces, welcome back to Astrology 33 channel. This is your January 2022 love reading. Hope you guys are having a good holiday season, and I hope you have a great new year as well. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridging the gap spread, and the way it works is we'll look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll actually pull some oracle cards for some additional insight. That's where the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Temptation. So this is actually the equivalent of the Devil card in traditional tarot, which is Capricorn energy. So this could be saying a couple of different things. For some of you, you might have actually gotten pulled away from this connection, maybe because of a bad habit. Could have even been another connection from your past that might have come back around. But for others, you could just be saying that you might have gotten pulled away for different goals, like maybe your career started to have more priorities, so you might have actually pulled away your energy from the connection. All right. And past energy on their side, we have the Stars, which is Aquarius energy, Hanged Man, which I usually view as Pisces energy, and Five of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. So with these energies here, I feel like this is saying that they definitely had a heavy interest in you. They might have seen you as a bit of a wish fulfillment, right? As far as actually taking action toward you, though, they might have been a bit hesitant to do so. And with this Five of Chalices energy, what this could be saying, if we look at the artwork here, it looks like a bit of an apology, right? But also, it looks like he's on one knee, so it could also be perceived as like a proposal. So for some of you, you might have felt like this person was moving too fast. That's for a small percentage of you. For others of you, though, it could just be saying that maybe they had done something in the past to break up the connection, and that might have actually been what pulled you away from the connection as well. Let's see what else comes to mind with this. And for some of you, this might have happened around Scorpio season, too. Alright, present energy on your side, we have the Seven of Pentacles, or Seven of Coins in this deck. So, to me, this looks like you might just be looking at this person and feeling like they might lack maturity, you know, so you could have difficulty with actually taking this person seriously. Possibly because of, like we said, if they did do something in the past that warranted an apology. You know, you might just be looking at them now like, okay, is this person really mature enough for me to actually build with them or not, right? You guys could have been having some communication around that, or you will in the present, I should say. So that's what that's looking like there. And this could be someone you have quite a history with, too. Possibly even up to 7 years. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Sun and the Seven of Chalices. So yeah, Seven of Chalices or Seven of Cups energy here. This could definitely represent an energy of feeling like they have multiple options at play, right? And not necessarily coming across clearly with how they're feeling as well. For some of you, though, especially in this deck, I feel like this is saying that the feelings are genuine, but it could just be that they're really slow to act on them, you know? If we look at that tortoise there, so it could just be pointing to that, saying that they're really slow moving, even if on the surface you might pick up on, okay, looks like this person definitely has the passion toward me. When it comes to actually expressing those feelings and letting you know that they want to move into something more serious, there might be a really big lag there, so that might make you wonder, okay, is this person even serious or what, right? Okay, future energy on your side, we have the Two of Arrows, which is Libra energy, and the Eight of Staves, Sagittarius energy. So looking at these two energies here, I feel like this is saying pay attention to your dreams, or just synchronicities in general. So maybe you drive past something and you see a sign that reminds you of this connection, or you hear a song that might call you back to this connection, and you might be able to get some additional insight into the situation from there. But whatever the case, looks like you are being encouraged to actually communicate with this person. For a lot of you, I'm picking up on this will most likely be through social media, because when I see those birds, it makes me think of internet communication, or it could be text messages, but I don't feel like it's an actual in-person communication necessarily. Seems like it'd be more of a social media format or possibly texting. All right, future energy on their side, we have Judgment, the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. And also, I should point out, for me, Judgment I usually view as Scorpio energy. Virgo energy, Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, and Nine of Pentacles, more Virgo energy. So I feel like this is saying that you guys are still meant to learn something from the connection with each other. And something might bring you guys back together if you're not already back in communication with each other. For some of you, it could just be we're already in the Venus retrograde now, although that's going to be going on for pretty much all of January as well. But we're also going to have a Mercury retrograde on top of that. So it could be either of those transits that might bring the two of you back together. With the Hermit energy, I feel like this is saying that there could be some reluctance on their part, though, to come back forward because they might feel that you're actually in another connection. With the Six of Swords, though, I do feel like they are going to eventually decide to come in and try to restore peace within the connection. But this card here shows me that you might actually have the right idea as far as whether or not you could take this person seriously or not. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, usually that's an energy of someone who's single, independent, right? And then the artwork in this card in particular always stands out to me that we see that fire in the background, which to me represents the passion, right? And then we see he's like cutting a strand of her hair. So to me, the way I look at that is this is communicating that they don't necessarily want to be committed, but they want to keep a part of you, right? So of course that would be probably in this case more of like a friends with benefits type thing, as opposed to an actual solid, stable commitment. So definitely be on the lookout for that. All right. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Prince of Staves, which is Sagittarius energy. And for you guys, that is your 10th house of career and social status. So I was saying for some of you in the past, that might have been what actually pulled you away. You might have just shifted your focus more to your career. This could be another indicator of that as well. And then interestingly enough, beneath that, we actually see the 10 of coins too. So yeah, for some of you, you might just have your focus completely shifted away from this connection for the time being, and you're more focused on your career and finances. Bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Chariot. So yeah, this is actually the major arcana card for Cancer, and there is going to be a full moon in the sign of Cancer in January. So definitely be on the lookout for them to reach out around that time. That would, at least from the looks of this, it looks like that would be the most likely time you would hear from them, and they'd actually try to make a push there to actually get the connection back off the ground. Alright, so moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Aqua Moonlight deck here. I did pre-shuffle this deck, and we're just looking for unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. So I'm going to be looking for jumpers initially, and in worst case, if I don't get anything, we'll actually just put the deck down and pull a card. But we'll see if we get any jumpers first. Alright, and this one doesn't want to go back in the deck. And next we'll see if we get anything from them to you. Alright, so nothing's coming up, so what I'll do is I'll actually put the deck down and just give me a few seconds to tune in and we'll actually pull a card. Okay, we'll go with this one here. And let's see, first on your side, we have influences. I'm distracted right now. Oh, sorry, there we go. Now it's focused. Yeah, it says influences. I'm distracted right now. So at a minimum, that definitely seems to point to what I was seeing with the temptation energy in the past, right? But like I was saying, looking at the Prince of Staves, it could also just be another indicator that for a lot of you might actually shift your focus more toward your career goals. And on their side, we have sensitive, Okay, it says, thinking about you makes me emotional, and I want to open up to you about how I'm feeling. So yeah, um, like I was saying there in the past energy, it looked like there was that desire for you guys, but like I said, with that Hanged Man, it looked like there might have been some reluctance for them to actually reach out. So with this Five of Cups energy, like I was saying, for some of you, it felt more like they could have been apologizing for something from the past, but looking at it from that angle, it could just be saying that, it might have been a bit difficult for them to actually come forward to communicate to you around how they're feeling. And then we also get that too with the Sun and the Seven of Cups, to where I was saying, on the surface, they might seem like they have that confidence, right? But actually communicating their feelings seems like it could be a bit more difficult. But, I will say, so the feelings do seem to be more genuine there. But even with that said, that Nine of Pentacles, though, still makes me wonder if they're actually the commitment type, So the feelings could be genuine, but as far as commitment goes, I don't know if they're at that point, and that could be what you guys were picking up on with the Seven of Coins in the present. So just something to keep in mind with that. All right, and lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I pre-shuffled this deck as well. Here, I'm just going to be looking for one card of general advice to wrap up with, though. So we'll see what we get. Oh, got one there. Okay, so all right, you have time to go. All right, there's the artwork, and the number is 45. So someone else got this card too this month. Can't remember which sign it was, unfortunately. It might have been one of the air signs, but let's see what it says. Okay, it says endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. The Oracle's message: you are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. So definitely an interesting message there about the destiny is calling you, because like I was saying, for some of you, I felt like this might have been more of a career thing that you're being pulled away toward, but I suppose it could be other areas of life as well. The relationship message says it's over, or at the very least, the form this relationship has taken is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost. Although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract, it is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. So interesting message there. For some of you, that makes me wonder if that could have already been the circumstances you guys experienced in the past, and that might have been why you left in the past. But yeah, like I said, if nothing else, that part seems to confirm that at least a good percentage of you will experience the fact that even if their feelings are genuine with that Nine of Pentacles, I really got that non-committal energy there. And if you guys are looking for something deeper, then obviously that would be a bit of an issue. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there. Once again, I hope you're having a good holiday season. I hope you have an awesome new year, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.